Hi guys, if you want to know how I achieve this look, this secure the bag look, this you're not securing the bag because baby girl, you are the bag look. That was so cool. Then keep watching. Hi guys and welcome. Today we are doing a cut crease. So I don't know why I wink because I can't wink. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows off cam because I honestly feel like my eyebrows are seasons. Sometimes they're beautiful, but then sometimes they are a disaster, guys. Sometimes I just don't know what went wrong. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows off cam. So I'll be back now. Okay, we're back now. Eyebrows did. Now we're gonna prime and prep our eyes. But before that, I like spraying the setting spray from Lutz all over my face. I don't know why. I like it. Now we're gonna prime and prep our eyes and my face. I like priming my face before I actually put on the foundation. I don't know why, but in my head I like letting the primer sit in and soak in for a while. I don't know, it's weird. But we're gonna be using the primer from Maybelline. This is it. But before I spread it all over my face, I take some, I rub it in between my fingers, and then I also put some on my eyelids. I found that when I do this and I put concealer afterwards, it also helps with the pigment because it helps it sit in very well and it helps expose the pigment. I did this by accident one day and it actually like looked better than just using the regular Shimmer concealer, so that's what I do now. Okay, now that we're done with that, I'm gonna use the concealer from LA Girl in the shade Pure Beige. In the shade Pure Beige to finish by priming my eyes. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. What I like doing nowadays is spraying the setting spray on my sponge and then blending the concealer on my eyelid. I don't know why, but it helps. I feel like since I used to use since I used to use setting powder, it kind of does the job of the setting powder. It does the job of the setting powder and keep the concealer in place. So yeah. Okay, now that we're done doing that, I'm gonna move on to my eyeshadow. Today we'll be using the eyeshadow from the eyeshadow palette, from Makeup Revolution. It's a very nude, everyday look type of palette. It consists of both matte shadows and shimmer shadows, and it also has a paper with the name of the shades, but I feel like it would have been better if the names were actually on the palette. I don't know how, but it would have been better, or at the back. It would have been better if the name of the shades were on the palette, so that it's easier, because I could easily just lose this, guys. I could lose this. And this palette costs $2.55, I think, at Clicks. You can get it at Clicks for $2.55, so it's affordable. So I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna try and zoom in so that you guys can see as clearly as possible. I did try filming this. I've been trying to film this, guys, but okay, I tried once, let me not lie. I did try filming this, but I didn't like how it ended up looking, mainly because the eyelashes I used, guys, like it wasn't cute. It was just it was cringy and I didn't like that, so I decided to start over. Yeah, so we're doing a half cut crease today, not a cut crease, not just any type of cut crease, a half cut crease. So I will be showing you. I also felt like that video that I shot was not as explanatory as I wanted it to be, so I hope this one is better. Ew. I hope this one is better. So I'm gonna zoom into my eyes and we will get really nose. I'm gonna zoom into my eyes and we will get into it. I hope this is is close enough for you guys, because this is it's a very awkward angle for me, to be honest. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna use our beauty blender. Why am I whispering? We're gonna use our beauty blender to get rid of the creases on my eyelids, because at this point I've probably talked so much and opened my eyes so much that there are creases. Wait, let's look. Yep, look, creases. So we're gonna blend it again to avoid or get rid of the creases. And first we're gonna go in with the shade over here, and the name of the shade is, see this paper thing, is Worthy, and we're gonna use Worthy as our transition color. I'm gonna go in with the brush that's quite big. This brush is from Kenya Cosmetics, and I don't know about the price. I can't tell you how much it was because I want it. I'm literally that girl, guys, that girl who enters Instagram competitions and tags you the whole time. It is me. So we're gonna take some of that. We're gonna dust a bit of the shadow off so that it's easier to blend. And what I do now when I blend is that, this is quite big, you guys, so sorry. What I do is that I pat and then I rub. So I'll pat like this, 1 2 3, and then I'll rub. And then I'll take some and then I'll pat again, 1 2 3, and then I'll rub. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna dip into this color over here. Hope you can see it's this one. The name of the color is Big Shot, and we're gonna take a smaller brush to do that. Please don't come for my brush. I know it's a bit old and the hair bristles are not in shape anymore. Don't come for it. This is one of my favorite brushes. So we're gonna use this brush and we're gonna dab onto Big Shot, dust off the excess a bit, and then we're gonna go lower than where we started off with the transition color, but not too low. Like, we're going exactly here on the brow bone. So again, we're gonna tap 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 and then rub it up, tap 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 tap. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the brush that we used for the transition color, and we're gonna go on top of that to sort of blend it more nicely. Now after that, we're gonna move into an even darker color, which is this one, and we're gonna use a small brush. We're gonna use a smaller brush. We're gonna use this one. It's smaller than these two. As you can see, I keep on decreasing the brow size as I come the brush size as I come closer to the eyelid. So we're gonna use that color, and the name of that color is Prestige. We're gonna use Prestige below this brown. We're gonna use it right here below the brow bone. But okay guys, wait. We're gonna use it below the brow bone, but not too low that it's on the lid, like here. We're gonna use it here on, yeah, I'm just showing you here. We're gonna use it right here below the brow bone. So you're gonna dab into that color, just remove the excess, and then again we're gonna pat and then rub. So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna go into I know you're probably so annoyed because we're going into this brown, the darkest brown here, and the name of that brown is Prominence. We're gonna go in with Prominence, and we're gonna use the smallest brush because we want to get this color. We're gonna dab it before I show you. We want to get it here. We want to get it to just here. We're just gonna focus it mainly around this area and the inner corner. That's where we're gonna focus it. So same techniques. Now we're gonna go to the part that you guys have been waiting for, or I have been waiting for. I think it's more me than you. I've been waiting for this part. For this part we will need two things. We're gonna be using our concealer from LA Girl in the shade Pure Beige, and any other concealer is fine if it does the job, but I like that from LA Girl. And the brush that we used for our eyebrows, we call it a precision brush, right? We're gonna use a precision brush. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some of the concealer here, as you can see, and then now I have to come in quite close, even though I'm really close, like uncomfortably close. We're going in even more close. So what we're gonna do is now, guys, we're gonna put some of the concealer on this brush like this, and what you want to do to get the most out of your cut crease, you know, you wanna, okay, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the brush, you're gonna put some concealer here, right in the middle. Yeah, not too high, just enough, not too low, not on top of the whole eyelid, but just a bit here. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna look up like that. That line over there, the second line or the second dot, is the indicator of where your cut crease is gonna end. When we do it like this, we actually create a larger space in comparison to my eyelid. So what we're gonna do here, guys, now is we're gonna connect the we're not gonna connect the dots, I'm lying. We're gonna fill in our eyelid, but in such a way that you're taking this first line to the first dot, like so, and then you're gonna take the second line. This is quite tricky because I'm using the camera as my mirror. You're gonna take the second line, tilt your head. Oh yeah, make sure to tilt your head a bit and not do this, so that you actually get, I want to say, a flatter base, like a flatter base. So you'll tilt your head and then try to connect that dot over there, or not there yet. Wait, I'm looking for the mirror because I can't see jack. So we're gonna do it again because we want to take it to that dot over there. Over there. And here we are. Just like that. So what you're gonna do is, you don't want it all straight like this, Moss. You kind of want to curve it a bit. So try and just follow your eyeball. Yeah, the shape of your eyeball is gonna help you here. When you get here, go to that line on top. Now that we're done doing that, we're gonna fill in all of the space here. Now that we're done doing that, you're gonna take any one of your fingers and then you're gonna pat on top. This helps blend the concealer properly so that you don't have lines. But try to pat in a motion where you don't go over the line. Try to keep your patting within this line. And then now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the brush, one of the brushes that you used, the one with the darker color, the darkest color, and you're gonna run it over here, just like this. run it over this line, run it over this line. This helps you in order to get rid of that big streaky line. Just run it over like this so that it's less visible. What you do on this eye, you're gonna now do on the other eye. Now we're gonna add some shimmer. So we're gonna go back to the palette, and then we're gonna use this gold over here. The name of the gold is High Class. It suits it. So we're gonna use a picking brush. I got this picking brush from Signature. So we're gonna put some of the gold onto the picking brush. Onto the brush, and then we're gonna use our setting spray. The setting spray is from Woolworths, guys. I think it's 110. Cost 110. So we're gonna spray some setting spray on it after putting some. And then now we're gonna put it onto our eyelid. I kind of want a lighter shade here, so I'm not gonna put it all over the cut creased part of my eye, if I'm making sense. We're gonna put it in some areas, but towards the finish line, wow, towards the beginning of my eye, we're gonna use the lighter shade. So you wanna do this. Now that we're done with that, I'm not satisfied with how it looks over here, and I want it to look a bit black. So we're gonna take this small brush and we're gonna go in with our BH Cosmetics palette. The name of the palette is Take Me to Brazil. It's a bright palette. It's filled with bright colors. We're gonna use the black over here. We're gonna use it on our outer corner just so that we can darken up our brown a bit, because I want it to be a bit more blacker or more darker. So a little goes a long way with black. You want to dust it off, and then we are on it. We're gonna move on to the lower eyelids. I don't want too much color going on my bottom eyelid, so I'm just going to use like two colors. I'm just going to use Big Shot and Prestige over here. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're going to clean up the eye thing going on. So you're going to take some concealer and a brush, and then you're gonna kind of make a line depending on where you want your eyeshadow to stop. I want mine to stop here. Let me do my eyeliner here. Actually, we're gonna put on some eyeliner now, and I use the eyeliner from, I'm not sure if it's from Fashini or Edgar's colors, but I'm gonna put it down here once I figure that out. But I use the colors eyeliner from Fashini or Edgar's, I'm not sure, but I've been using this since I was in grade 10, I think. Now that we're done with that, we want to set in our eyeliner. So we're gonna do that using the Take Me to Brazil palette, and we're gonna take the shade black, the color black that was in there, and we're gonna slowly place it on top of the eyeliner. We're gonna move on to our eyelashes and our mascara. I'm gonna do them off camera mainly because I'm planning to shoot a separate video on how to lash your eyelashes, or how to put on eyelashes. I'll be back and then we'll do the rest of the face. Okay, we're back. Now we're zoomed out because it's time for the face. We're gonna move on to our face, and what I want to do first is I want to color correct some parts of my face because I feel like the sun has been near-sering me. I don't want to say near-sering me, but it has been near-sering me for the past 2 months, or since I've been here. So I have uneven skin. I have uneven skin as a result. So I want to try and color correct some of the places I feel like and they don't contribute or help my. They don't help my my foundation. They just make it look a bit worse, a bit gray over here, and sometimes over here, and a bit here. So that's where I'm gonna color correct. So I know I look red, like I look extremely red, but don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Now we're gonna move on to our foundation. I'm using the what the fuck am I doing? The L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation. I don't know about the 24-hour part. But I know that this foundation kicks ass. It is bomb, guys. It usually has like sales, so it's my favorite that I can afford. I don't know, if you feel like you have a fave, let me know. Hit me up in the comments or DM me. Let me know so we can have a foundation battle. You know, I can do a foundation battle, and then we'll see which one is the real baller. So now we're gonna use our beauty blender, and we're gonna spray the setting spray on it. I love how it looks, guys, when you do this. So now we're gonna move on to concealer. We're using the LA Girl one. And I stopped reverse contouring because I kind of noticed that it's quite embarrassing. I noticed that thing is, I have a round face. And I noticed that it didn't work well with my face because all it did is make my face look even more chubbier. So I kicked it out. Now that we're done doing that, we're going to set our face using this pressed powder from Yardley. So what we're going to do is that we're going to use this before actually like using setting powder, because I found that sometimes when I use setting powder and I don't use my foundation powder, when I used to use my setting powder and no foundation powder, it would look cakey, and sometimes there would be a lot of flashback. So yes, we're going to be moving on to our setting powder. I've been enjoying the setting powder. It's not really a setting powder, it's like a pressed powder, but I use it as a setting powder and I've been enjoying it. It's from Yardley. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use the setting powder on the areas where you highlighted on. So it would be my under eye, it would be under my eyes, my forehead, my nose, and my chin, and here. So now that we're done setting our face, we are moving on to contouring. I'll be using the face palette. I think it's a face palette. It's a face powder palette. Yeah, it's the face powder contour collection from Beauty Trends. I'm gonna be using this one because it fell, it broke, as you can see, and then this one just, it shambled into a million pieces. I've recently learned or started trying to contour based on my face shape, so I won't be doing the regular like contour where you just, you know, basically my face is round, so I'll be contouring here like this and here like this. That's all. Now we're gonna move on to setting our face with the setting spray. We're gonna move on to our highlights. I am using, or I always, I'll be lying if I say sometimes, I always, guys, use the setting, I always use the highlighting powder. I always use the highlighting powder from Wet n Wild because it's my favorite. Like, there isn't any like particular reason apart from the fact that it's my favorite. It's my top one. It's my top one, and I've tried a handful of highlighters, but I honestly dig this one. This one is top one. Like, from the formula to the price, it doesn't feel dry. We're moving on to blush now. This blush from Love Cosmetics. Yeah, Love Cosmetics. I think Love Cosmetics is sold at Discam. I won it in a competition, so I don't know, but I think they do sell this brand now in Discam. Isn't really just something new though. I think it's a Discam, so I'm gonna use this one. But I do want to get or invest in like nice blushes. So if you know of any affordable nice blushes, please let me know so I can start like investing in them, because this has been the only blush I've been using. Now it's lipstick time. For lipstick we'll get for lipstick we're gonna be using a lip gloss, a very light nude shade and a brown shade. These two lipsticks are from LA Girl. I don't know what shade this is because it doesn't have the paper with the name shade or the shade name anymore. And then this one is the color Spicy. So we're going to be using Spicy or No Name and this lip gloss from Essence in the shade Behind the Scene. Now to go fix my hair and then we'll be back. This is it. This is the final look. This is the snatchifying look. This is the look that gets you drinks. Hi, Mom. this is the look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys found this very explanatory. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this thing that we are not calling a channel yet. Hit the bell button below or anywhere around here to get notified whenever I post a new video. You guys watching so much, and I wanted to thank you guys for the love and for the support yet again. You guys are absolutely amazing. I wanted to thank you guys for that, and I'll see you guys on my next video. I will see you guys on the next video.